Hey, everybody. What's happening? Let me get my stuff ready.
This isn't just supplies.
This isn't
It's
just
I love
supplies.
you. Or just
It's
hello.
damn YouTube. Hey, what's happening? I am getting ready here. Now, it seems to me that the video is a little choppy, huh? It should not be. It's moving a little slow for me. Let me know if it's moving slow for you. I just upgraded my internet service, so I was told that there would be no issue with streaming. So we'll see if that is actually the case. Um, what's up, Cardinal? What's up, Tim? Peter Graves? Oh, there's no audio? Can you guys? Uh, hmm. I wonder what the deal is. I don't know why. Audio is good? Is it audio good or audio bad? I didn't change anything on the audio. I know. I'm going to tell you why I need a shave. I'm going to tell you why, Sophia. Oh, okay. So Peter Graves, oh, it was him. So first of all, yes, I haven't shaved this week because, well, I usually shave right before my streams, and that's the only time really I shave in the week because I don't really see anybody face to face. But today, I'm waiting until tomorrow morning to get a nice clean shave. I hate face hair. I hate face hair. But I'm waiting until tomorrow morning because I'm going to the beach early tomorrow morning. I'm going to be gone for just a couple of nights till Sunday. And I'm going to a place that has no electricity. It's just a cabin with running water and a bathroom, shower, but no electricity. So I'm not going to be shaving for a couple of days. So I'm going to get a nice clean shave before I leave tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go. But yeah, I'm looking rough right now. But nothing a little wine won't fix, right? So yeah, today I finished a bunch of projects I've been working on. There's two Devo announcements that I'll be able to make closer to the end of this month. Two separate things that are pretty cool news. I've been working on those a lot. I got all that stuff done before I go out of town, and I've also been working on a Wiffle Fist related project. Now, Wiffle Fist is the record label collective of people that I used to be a part of in the 90s. We released a lot of weird music like Silica Gel and Repetophile and Crapper Keeper and stuff like that. So there's something going on in the Wiffle Fist world that I will be able to announce early next week. And I'm done with all that work. So my goal was to get all this stuff done so that when I go to the beach, and I haven't been to the beach in over a year, and I love the beach. When I go to the beach tomorrow, I'm not going to have all these projects on my mind, and I will be ready to relax with no internet, no electricity, no nothing. Christy, Darren, what's happening, everybody? Again, Peter, Joanne. I know, I don't like face hair. Oh, God. But if I shave every day, it doesn't do my face well. Like, if I let it grow for a little bit like this, 3 or 4 days, then I shave. Ooh, it's such a nice clean shave. But man, I wish that I did not have face hair. Don't like it. So today, I didn't really know what I was going to talk about because, like I said, I've been last 2 weeks, especially the last week, I've been working all the time getting these projects knocked off my list. So I didn't have anything on my mind when I went to the beach. And I haven't had time to shoot a video. I haven't had time to really come up with anything specific for this stream until today, right? Today, I got 1, 2, 3 packages in the mail, all in one day. So that's something to talk about, right? None of these packages are big surprises for me, but they will be interesting to show you guys what's in them. So let me just make sure, is the video audio okay right now? Is there any lagging in the video? And I ask again because recently I upgraded my internet to be, it went from, I'm really dumb about this stuff, but it went from 50 something whatevers to 200 something whatevers. So I should have a a bunch more whatevers to do the streaming stuff. And I explained to my cable company, my internet company, that I was having some issue with the stream dropping, and they were like, "Oh yeah, well you had this old plan through us that there's still a lag. You had this old plan through us that didn't allow for streaming, because back when I signed up for internet, I wasn't looking at movies, I wasn't doing any streaming of any kind. So anyway, all those whatevers are supposedly going to help this. So if there is a lag, I'm not sure why that's happening, and it's kind of frustrating, but hopefully it won't drop like it usually does, right? So yeah, who's going to watch the cats? My friend Ian Shannon is going to watch the cats. He's my go-to cat sitter. He lives about a mile away, and he works from home, as most people are these days, and so it's easy for him to stop by a couple times a day. Now, my cats are going to have to get used to a new schedule, which they're not going to like, but it's only 2 days, so I think they'll be able to handle it. And here's Cricket right here, you see? Hi, Crickers. Yeah, they've been hanging out close. They know when I get my luggage out that it's bad news for them and I'm leaving somewhere. So there's a possum behind me. There's also a crochet clown behind me, which is really disturbing. So yeah, we're going to open those packages. I've got, Devo news coming up next week. I've got Wiffle Fist news coming up next week. And this weekend, I've got nothing but beach. And oh, guess what? I've been drinking wine for the past few months. I've not been drinking liquor and beer, but that's going to change this weekend. I bought my first little bottle of liquor and my first 12-pack of beer. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be interesting. But literally, we're going to have nothing to do all day except walk on the beach, be in a cabin, drink, cook out. That's all we're going to do, I think. Go in the water, of course. All right, so let me make sure. Dead Beat Record Vault. What's up? Yeah, the clown, the crochet clown. You got to love the clown. There's a clown hater in the room, though. So watch out. Clown hater in the room. Thanks, Sophia. Yeah, I haven't had a real vacation since last July. So I'm looking forward to cutting off the phone and the computer. I'm not even taking my laptop, and we'll just get away from it for a minute. What was the liquor? The liquor I buy is always Crown Royal. Just regular old Crown Royal, not the flavored kind or anything. I love Crown Royal mixed with my favorite beer for some reason, Amstel Light. And I'm not really a big beer fan. I don't drink beer for the taste. I drink Amstel Light because it doesn't give me a hangover and because it doesn't taste like much. So, digital sharks. Okay? Watch out for the digital sharks. I have terrible taste. Yes. Terrible taste. I have terrible taste in that I don't need a lot of taste when I eat or drink things. I just need a little bit of taste. That's all. Amstel Light and Crown. I figured out, I think, maybe 10 years or more ago, that when I drank Amstel Light and Crown in a party social situation, I never woke up with a hangover. I don't know why it works that way. It just does. But yeah, it's been a crazy busy week, and I haven't shaved. I'm waiting to shave till tomorrow when I go to the beach. And I'm going with my friend Ann. I don't know if she's dropped up in the room. She's probably doing last-minute stuff before she goes to the beach. And we're going also with Ann's sister and her husband. And it's going to be great. So I don't know how long I'll be on tonight because, I got things to do before I go to the beach, but not a whole lot of things to do because I did most of them and I feel great about that. It's good to see everybody. Rand, Cardinal, Tim, Peter, of course, Joanne. Deadbeat Record Vault. I wonder if I met you through the Vinyl Guru. I'm guessing maybe I did. Darren, of course, nice to see you. Everybody, I'm really glad you're here. Okay, so we're all good with the video. Let me see what this does. Is that better or worse? That's okay. Should we just start with opening some things up? Opening some packages? I hear a lawnmower going out there. Oh, and by the way, I know that the Weatherman stream that we did last week, did you guys enjoy that? I thought it was great. The weatherman is quite a character, and he's just a true a gem of a personality. And we made some great noise. And anyway, I noticed that, of course, the intro of my video was all barely intelligible because I need to get a microphone for this laptop. Before I do, I want to say before I have my next guest on, which I don't know when that's going to be, but I really got to try to land a microphone for this. And I'm not sure what the best microphone to use is. I'm thinking of something that is good enough so I can have it above me out of cameras or maybe real low. But I don't want it right in everybody's face if I can help it, right? A microphone right here. I'm trying to find something that I can hang above me or just have near me that's a better microphone than the laptop, because the laptop microphone is garbage. So I hope I sound okay right now because I'm using the phone. Usually the phone does great for audio. So that's what we're hoping. That was great last week. Yeah, it really was. Oh, what's up, Phil? Thanks, man. I will have fun at the beach. I love the beach. There's no way I could not have fun at the beach. I don't care what the weather is. As long as it's not freezing cold, which it won't be. I don't care. If it's raining, sunny, windy, I don't care. I love the beach. Takes a lot more than bad weather to keep me from walking up and down the beach for miles. So, yeah, this is just a little casual hangout chat with you guys this Thursday. I'm kind of celebrating a week of nonstop work. Oh, and let me tell you what else I've been working on. We had a Dickies live stream, the punk band from LA, the Dickies. They did their first Facebook live stream concert, first live stream concert of any kind, last Sunday. It was amazing. They had these video walls behind them and below them, graphics popping up everywhere. And so we planned to take the tour merch that they purchased for their tour that got canceled. We had it shipped to me, and we launched it right before the live stream, a day or two before, and orders kept coming in for a few days, and I was swamped with orders. I think for 2.5, 3 days, I just sat here and packed up Dickies t-shirts constantly all day, like from early in the morning till, early evening. So that was huge. Got all that done. Now I'm just waiting on another order of Dickies shirts to fill the last remaining orders, because we sold just a few more than we had in stock in some sizes. So that's being taken care of. Orders have been placed. I don't have to worry about that when I'm at the beach. And so yeah, beach. That's what's on my mind, everybody. I hope everybody's been doing well. I hope you have great plans for the weekend. And let's see. Let's open something. You guys ready for this? All right, this one here. This one here is from a friend of mine, a devotee, Devin Wooldridge. He lives out in California, and I know what this is. I believe, and I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that he found what's in here in storage. His father, who passed away, I think within the last couple of years, used to own a record store, and every now and then he'd find something related to his dad running a record store, and he found this stuff, and he asked me if I needed it. And I said, yes, look. Bags of sleeves for, I think these are these album jackets? It says LP jackets, yeah. So bags and bags of these vintage LP. I mean, these are old. I got to try to Google these and see maybe when, each bag has 10 protectors. So this is exactly the kind of thing that you would sell at a record store. It's really cool. I had no idea. There's a whole box of them. So I could really use these, because not only do I put bags on my own vinyl collection, of course, but when I send them out as eBay sales, I always put them in a bag and put a piece of cardboard in the bag, so everything's nice and tight and compact, and the record doesn't poke through the spine or whatever. The plastic bag keeps it all. Thank you, Devin Wooldridge. I appreciate that. That will go to good use. For sure. Now my hands feel like they've been digging through 30 years of records or something. Eddie, what's happening? Eddie's in the house. Hello, humans. What's the Dickies website? Well, Peter, the Dickies website is thedickies.com. There still are a few shirts up there for sale in various sizes, but a lot of those sizes will be restocked in some number. I'm not sure exactly the quantities that will be restocked, but I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks, week or two, we will have more stock. So, where's your booze? Oh, Eddie, here it is, my friend. I'm drinking wine tonight. Now, I was talking about booze earlier. I'm going to the beach this weekend for the first time in over a year, and I haven't had beer or liquor, which is usually my drink of choice when I'm socializing, you know, and who's been socializing lately? Nobody. So I haven't had beer or liquor in months, and that's kind of unlike me. So I'm going to the beach this weekend. I'm going to start drinking beer and liquor again. But now for tonight, it's just a glass of wine with you guys. But man, it feels good because I've been busting my hump to get all these rock and roll jobs done. All these cool projects that I love working on. I've been busting my ass to get them done. And they're done. Jason, Lindsay, hey, brother. All right. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. You still need to come visit, Jason. Anytime. Just give me a couple weeks, few weeks notice. Always a pleasure to have a spud in the house, and I know you would love it here. We'd have a great time digging through the records and looking through all this stuff, and I could take you to the Devo storage space and blow your mind with that. Liquor is quicker. That's an Ozzy Osbourne lyric. It's actually liquor's quicker, right? It's not liquor is quicker. Hey, Jermaine Fodor is in the room, in the chat, and she is the one that made me my beautiful animal crackers masks. And I don't have them with me. They're packed for the beach tomorrow, but she makes cool masks. So I don't know if she's doing them for pay right now, money, if she can be convinced to make you a cool mask, but feel free to ask her about that. She might have the wherewithal to do that. I love my mask that she made me. Thank you, Jermaine. I love them so much. The Animal Crackers one gets great compliments every time. They are really cool. Hey, Tom. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just having a little hangout, a little chill, relaxing thing. I haven't shaved all week. I'm waiting to shave tomorrow when I go to the beach. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to a place with no electricity for a couple days, so I'm going to get a nice clean shave tomorrow and then not worry about it for 2 or 3 days. What's next? Next, I'm going to open this. This is from a very good friend of mine in Los Angeles. Some of you might know him. Shave what? Rob Ginsburg, this face. Oh, I got hair growing all over my face. My neck, I can't stand it. I hate it. But I've been so busy, I just have not shaved. So this is from a good friend of mine in Los Angeles. Some of you may know him as DJ Lance Rock. This just came today, and I'm going to open it up for you because I can't wait to see it. He kind of mentioned he was going to send me something, some new merchandise that he was a part of, and we're going to find out what it is. Oh, check it out. Okay, first we have, now this is Cecil. This is DJ Lance and Cecil, this crazy big puppet thing. That's the new style of DJ Lance Rock. It's not Leo Gabba Gabba related. It's totally a different character. And you see that DJ Lance Rock now has this cool orange hat. What do you call those hats? I forget what those hats are called. It's like that little flat kind of hat with the bill that is kind of covered with the hat folding over it. What's it called? So anyway, cool patch with DJ Lance and Cecil. And then here is DJ Lance alone as a patch. Cool. And then the last thing, oh, this is the coolest. Look at these limited edition die-cast metal pins of Cecil and DJ Lance Rock. Now, he said he was going to announce these very soon online for sale. These were designed and meant to be sold at Comic-Con. They had a big release planned at Comic-Con for Cecil and DJ Lance Rock, and they were going to put all this merch out to sell, but that got canceled. So now they're going to rely on online sales. So it would be great if you're a fan of DJ Lance at all. or friend of DJ Lance, you can support him by going to purchase these. Now, you may want to reach out to him on his Facebook page. Just go to the DJ Lance Rock Facebook page that has the most recent post from the last few days or whatever, and that'll be the most current DJ Lance Rock Facebook page. So anyway, there's that stuff. Pretty cool. He told me he was sending me some interesting merch, so I cherish all my DJ Lance Rock merchandise, and it goes in the collection and on a shelf, typically. Thanks, Cardinal, for mentioning the like button. That's very nice. I want the pins, Joanne says. My moderator, Joanne. One of my esteemed moderators. Beret. It's not a beret. It's got a bill, but it's a hat that's kind of flat. I don't know what it's called. It's like an old man hat, like I can't remember. One of the Bill Cosby characters wore one of them. I don't know about that. How about that Dickies concert a few days ago? Yeah, Tom, did you see that? It was great. I was just talking about it earlier, that it was their first live stream ever. It went great. They had these great video walls behind them and below them, and great graphics that Leonard and the crew had worked on beforehand, and it was fantastic. It was great. They had lots of viewers. They got lots of donations for their auctioned items and whatnot. We also sold a lot of T-shirts on their website, thank goodness. The T-shirts that they bought for their tour that was canceled. So it's good that they have some money coming in at least. Yeah, hey, Crix, what's happening? Yes, I know. She's like, I think it's bedtime. It's not bedtime yet, Cricket, all right? Thanks for being on camera, Cricket. It's unusual. Is it still up? Yes, it's still up, but let me tell you this. There were a couple of audio glitches that were going on during the show. What I heard was that Monsters of Rock Cruise, who was hosting it, was using some brand new equipment that night. I believe the camera switchers and some other thing. So there was some audio popping in parts of the concert. Now, it didn't really matter to me. I could overlook it easily because I was listening to the Dickies perform live, and that's just like magic to me. So I could overlook it, but they are going to fix up that audio, I'm told, sometime by next week, and then they're going to repost the video with new audio. So you can go check it out now. It's on the Dickies Facebook page. You'll see the thumbnail image for the video says starting soon or something like that. It's a big red screen, and it just says something boring like stream will start soon or something. But just press that. After a few minutes of lead in and some ads for some rock and roll things, then the Dickies will start, and it's really great. It worked really well. Scally cap, is that what it's called? A scally cap, okay. The driving cap, yeah, like Andy Cap. Andy Cap, that character, he wears one of those caps. No more live music, yeah, well, I don't know. It depends on what you consider live, I guess. Driving cap or tours, yeah, I know, that's a bummer, right? All right, so this is the last thing I'm going to open, but let me just take a drink first. But yeah, welcome everybody. A Gatsby cap, yeah, that kind of thing. That's what DJ Lance is wearing these days, I believe. Or did you? Yeah. Or if Disney actually promoted Devo 2.0, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you would have discovered Devo a lot earlier if you would have caught on to that Devo 2.0. And I've heard from a lot of other people that discovered Devo that way. And it was a perfect, what do they call it, a doorway drug or whatever. It led to other things. Oh, wait a second. Rob, what? Hold on. Oh, thank you, Christy. Joanne, what's going on with you and Rob here? Can we work this out? Don't be timing out people so quick, okay? You got a trigger finger. What did he say? Rob Ginsburg. Oh, okay. It was a mistake. All right, Joanne. Well, just watch that finger of yours. That fickle finger of Joanne. That lemon was all me. Oh, that's a lemon. That is a lemon. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Oh, that's nice of you. I appreciate you guys being here. I really don't have much to offer except opening a few packages and telling you how happy I am to go to the beach and showing you what I look like when I don't shave. It's gross. I can't wait to open this. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just going to open this because I can't wait. Okay? Ready? Oh, well, let's just get a few more thumbs up if we can. I noticed that there's about double the amount of people watching than there are likes. And those likes, those thumbs up, somehow, like I say, helps the YouTube magic swirl around and do wonderful things. So just, hey, wow, 27, what's happening? So yeah, give me a like if you can, if you want, if you will, and that'll help my YouTube magic go forward. And yeah, I gotta say, I'm almost up to 2,000 subscribers. I'm gonna have a special little celebration when I get up to 2,000 subscribers, because that is quite a milestone. It took me the first 10 years of my channel to get 1,000 subscribers, and now I've gotten another 1,000 in the next, the following 6 months or so. All right, we're gonna open this thing up now. This is from, I'm just gonna tell you, the company that did the Devo socks, Merge 4. They do really great socks. But these aren't Devo socks, I can tell you that, because I already got the Devo socks, right? I already got them. But let's open this up. I was just talking to them the other day on the phone, and he mentioned, we were talking about socks that they had done, and man, and these came up in conversation. I don't know why this is so hard to open, y'all. What's connected to what? Here we go. Ah. Ho, ho, ho. Bam. Bam. All right. Yep. I found out they were doing Kiss socks, and she found out I was a huge Kiss fan. Boom. Check it out. Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it. Cool, huh? This is a great record. Destroyer changed my life when I was a kid. And also, the classic logo. Now, this pair right here, it's all right. It's all right. But it's got these two other guys on it that, to me, it's just really not, it's really not Kiss. But, hey, it's got Gene and Paul on it, which is really nice. And I'll wear these. I'll wear those. Now, here's a weird one. Oh, I didn't even see these on their site. Look at this. It's a damn Kiss boot. It's a damn demon boot right there, you guys. I love that. I love that. That is so ridiculous. The demon. Knights in Satan's Service is what people said that stood for when I was in Catholic school, and I didn't mind that. I thought that was fine. There was another group of people that said it stood for Kids in Satan's Service, like Kiss was trying to reach out to the kids, but I like Knights in Satan's Service. That was more appealing to me. Now here's this one, again, with these two other dudes on the bottom of the sock, but there we go on the top, Paul and Gene, and then over here on this side, Paul and Gene are on the bottom. And then you got those other dudes. But yeah, God bless her. God bless this woman for sending me some free socks. Man, I might have to take some of these to the beach. Kiss socks at the beach. I am taking my Devo socks to the beach. You can be sure of that. Now I don't know if I'll wear Destroyer, because I might want to keep those pristine condition, because those are tight. Those are cool. I know. I like dumb stuff. I know. Thank you, Merge 4. You rule. And I will tell you, just a secret. I'll tell you a secret. We're going to be making more Devo socks. Okay, different designs. Shh. I didn't say anything. I'll announce it. I'll announce it when I can announce it, but there are going to be some more cool Devo socks. And you're going to like them. The Kiss boots and Star. Yeah, I think somebody's mentioned that Klingon's Kiss connection here in the chat at some point. So yeah, Jason, what's happening? I'm really glad you decided to stop by, Jason. It's great to see you. I like your post you've been making about decorating your office and Devo stuff and playing with your synths, and just love all that stuff. Timothy's drooling. Yeah. Timothy needs to get him a job in rock and roll is what he needs. He needs to get him a job in rock and roll. Now, as you can see, Cricket is in the camera shot the whole time this time. Now, I think I know why. Do you know why, Cricket? I think I know why. Did you hear her? I think I know why, because they see my luggage out. My luggage has not been out in months and months. And they know something's up. So she's trying to be as close to me as possible all night. I keep telling her it's only going to be 2 sleeps, Cricket. I'm only going to be going 2 sleeps. They are the pricey ones, Peter. They sell the Kiss socks for more than the other socks. Is that what you're saying? Um, so that's interesting. I didn't notice what they were selling them for on the site. Yeah, we all need a job in rock and roll. Well, Phil, don't you have a kind of a cool job where you just drive somebody around all the time? I mean, Phil. Did I say Tim? I meant Phil. Did I say Phil? I meant Tim. No, I meant Phil. Um, Bring your cats with you. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could. I was just telling somebody today, I wonder what the cats would do if I was able to bring them to a little private beach with no humans, no other things around, and just let them walk on the beach. What would they do? I mean, I don't think they would run anywhere, but I just don't know how they would handle it. Their mind would explode. Right, Cricket? Would your mind explode? Come here, you want this? Look at this, Cricket. Got an elbow for you. I got an elbow for you, Cricket. Cricket. Get the elbow. Oh, look at Cricket get the elbow. That's right, Cricket. You're such a good girl. Cricket's a good girl. So, anyway, he's a politician, not a rock star, but it's a pretty rock and roll job, right? I mean, considering what you could be doing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hug on it, man. Hug on it. Rock and roll is greater than politics. It is, yes. I know. Just trying to make the best of your situation for you, man. So, just to recap, for those of you who weren't here, the first box I opened was a gift from a Devo fan I know in California whose dad, who passed away a couple years ago, owned a record shop, and every now and then he finds stuff from the record shop. And he sent me a bunch of these old record sleeves. They're in packs of 10, like they would be sold at a record store. Anyway, these will be put to good use. Also, I got stuff from DJ Lance Rock, some new merchandise that he will be selling online. That's DJ Lance Rock and Cecil. Some pins of Cecil and DJ Lance Rock, and another patch of DJ Lance Rock. And his new, what do you call that cap? There's a name for that cap he's wearing. A driver's cap, handicap cap. So, yeah, thanks for, thanks for the thumbs ups too. Oh yes, Devo 18, Kiss 22. Oh, well, Kiss probably gets paid a slightly higher percentage, I'm guessing. You know, they drive a hard bargain. But guess what? They probably sold 10 times more Kiss socks than they did Devo socks. So, you know, Newsboy cap, that one too. Yeah, that you guys are coming up with good titles for that hat. I couldn't think of what it was called for the life of me. Now I know 10 things to call it. 10 things. 10 things to call that hat. My goodness. So, a Josh Hager hat. Josh 2 hat. So yeah, I'm just, man, you guys, I'm just sitting here with my crickers, and I tell you what, I'm just relaxed. All the work is behind me. All I have to look forward to the next couple days is hanging with my friend Anne and her kinfolk, a couple of her kinfolk, and looking at the beach. I'm going to do that. I may be posting a picture every now and then on my Facebook page if I happen to go pick up my phone, and if it happens to be working, and if there happens to be internet, but I don't know. I might be just out of the picture for a couple days. Off the grid, as they say. Hey, Sam's here. Hey, Sam, good to see you. I saw Sam earlier today. He dropped off some things at my house. He's going to let me borrow a little cooler for the beach, and he dropped off some CDs that he acquired recently and some cassettes. And so, you know, I'm going to have to go through those when I get home and look and see what is in there and what I can do with them. If I could find them new homes, I will find those CDs new homes. Yeah, politics does make for good music. I was listening to the Dead Kennedys this morning. I started off this morning, it was early. I started off with the Weirdos. Then I went right into Dead Kennedys, and then, you know, kept upping the ante as far as the energy of the music, and then ended with Discharge. That Discharge album, changed my world when I first heard it. The most powerful punk music I'd heard at the time. You know, still up there as one of the strongest punk albums I've ever heard. That Discharge, Hear Nothing, See Nothing, Say Nothing album is just from start to finish the hardest core war protest album I've heard. You know, maybe next to Crass or something, but Discharge was just this driving, very fast kind of metal punk energy that was just off the chains. Every time I hear that album, I just go into this, this mode, the discharge mode, and it's just straight ahead. It's just the whole album, full throttle. Gary, 36 OG, the boss. Okay, cool. Thanks for the poo. Thanks for the poo, Gary. 36 OG. Thanks for the poo. Maybe it's crochet clown poo. I mean, that would be cool, right? Little crochet clown turds would be interesting. Or maybe if it was fossilized dinosaur poo in the shape of an energy dome. Wouldn't that be cool? Or maybe if it was, whatever. We can talk about poo all night if you want. No, we can't. Sam can be all clowned up in the background. Oh, yeah, Sam. My friend Sam dresses as a mean clown for Halloween. I've seen it happen at least twice, and it's amazing. Sam actually went to clown school, I believe. Isn't that right, Sam? No lie. Yeah, everyone should start with the morning of the dead Kennedys. You won't find Tim Nolan doing that, but he likes to start off very easy in the morning. I like to start off with I like to punch myself in the brain when I get up in the morning with some rock and roll. And that's why I live in a house and not an apartment. When I was looking for a place to live way back in the day, in the mid-90s, I knew that I could never live in an apartment with somebody above me or below me or next to me because I would be the worst neighbor in the morning. I would be the rockinest, loudest, most disruptive neighbor in the morning. Yeah, Tim's bitching about the clown. Everybody loves the clown, Tim. In fact, I was going to go get the clown, but the clown's fine back there. The clown, temporary secretary. I turned Sam on to a Paul McCartney song that many of you probably don't know of. It was made in 1980 or 81, I believe. It was called Temporary Secretary. It's off the McCartney 2 album, which I'm still looking for on CD because I love this song so much. I'm going to have to get the whole album. But Temporary Secretary, I'm not going to give you any hints as to what it sounds like, but I think you should go look for it and listen to it. You will not believe it's Paul McCartney. You Got Wife? I don't know. I have several breasts on my back, and I have Satan in my heart, and what else? I have a big record collection. Maybe that counts as a wife, but no, I have no wife per se. I am married to many things, but I have no wife. You got, I just love that statement. You got wife. Is it like you got milk, got wife? I don't know what I'm talking about. Can't get it out of my head. I know, Sam. The first time I heard Temporary Secretary when I was a teenager, fell in love with it, has been in my head ever since. Every time anybody mentions Beatles or Paul McCartney, I have to mention Temporary Secretary. Yes. Summer doesn't have a husband either. Oh, wait, I might have a husband. Crochet Clown. That's my husband. I'm pretty much married to the Crochet Clown. But, it's all good. I think I should start drinking some more. Maybe I should pour a little more wine. How about that? But guys and girls and beautiful mutants alike, I got nothing much today to talk about. I opened my packages, told you my beach and my work stories, and I got really nothing. I got nothing. Clown does not need a girlfriend. I tell you, that clown is bad news. You don't want to. That clown, when it gets together with the girlfriends, it's a mess. He makes other clowns emotionally unstable. He just does that. He's a player. Look at him. He's a player. You can't control that clown. So I was kicked out of 2 apartments because of my obsessions. You live in a house now, thank goodness. So yeah, when I was living in rental properties, it didn't feel right. I couldn't do what I wanted to do to the space. I felt trapped. So I had to get out. And I'm glad I made that decision when I was, 26 or 27 years old. That's when I bought the house. Yes, you filled it, Jason. That's your prerogative. That is your duty now for the future, to fill that thing with Devo stuff and new wave in general, right? Do I have that right? So yeah, thank you for everybody who came out to that live stream we did last week. That was really fun. That was probably the most viewers I've had at one time, and one of the longest streams I've done, over 2 hours. And it didn't seem like that to me. It just flew right by. I mean, before I knew it, we were at the 1 hour 45-minute mark, and I was like, wow, I guess we should just do this for 15 more minutes and call it a day. But we could have done that for a long time. That could have been going on and on. It was really fun. We're going to have to do it again. I'll try to convince my friend David to do that again with us. I'm also going to try to get Mark Hostler of Negative Land on and have him either make noise or just talk to us or whatever. Yeah, Cardinal Sin, Temporary Secretary song is pretty wild. It's amazing. I love it. Now, I think that Paul McCartney and his band have performed that song. I want to say I remember it being only once. They've only performed it once live. And I think it wasn't too long ago, like within the last 5 or 10 years or something. It's online somewhere. But yeah, he performed it live, and I remember hearing it going, wow. Pretty good rendition to try to do that song live. Negative Land was a new one. Been listening to a lot of them lately. Oh, cool. Peter Graves picked up on the Negative Land. And Cardinal Sin, thank you for reminding people about the thumbs up. Very sweet of you. Yeah, Sam doesn't know what normal is. He questions what normal is. Yeah, this shirt looks pretty rad. I love this design. That lettering right there is super cool. I don't know what font that is called or if it's a font, but I've always loved it. Always loved that logo. So just to ask you guys again to make sure everything's going smoothly. Is the camera going smooth? The audio? Do you notice a difference from other streams? Because I did upgrade my internet, like I was saying before, from 50 something something whatevers to 200 something something whatevers. So I forget what the word is, but yeah, it's should be significantly better, I'm hoping. Oh yeah, watch after the live stream. Thanks for putting that link in there. Now people can check it out. Okay, looking and sounding okay. Okay, great. Except for this non-shaved face here. Barely homeless man. But oh my God, when I wake up in the morning, I don't think I'll have time to go walk and see the sunset like I usually do. Because we're leaving around 7, so I have to really get a couple of things done. I got to run to the post office. I got to get some breakfast before we go. I'm going to do all that stuff before Ann comes to pick me up. And I just can't wait. Thank you, Sam, again, for bringing that cooler. It's going to be very handy. What's disgusting? I can't remember what we were talking about. Anyway. Wow. Okay, so I was going to ask who you guys think I should have on as a special guest, but it's pretty predictable what everybody's going to say. And it really won't do me any good to ask who you want to see on my stream because I can only ask who I can ask. I only have contacts with who I have contacts. So I got to figure that out myself. But we will be putting some more special guests together. And David and other members of Negative Land will be on at some point. We'll have more fun with that. I'm trying to get my friends in Surfboard to do it. They've agreed to do it, but we just can't figure out a date. So hopefully that'll happen. I really love Surfboard. Send me some photos of the beach. And remember your friend with the broken ankle. Okay, right. Yeah, I will. As long as I don't know if I'll have to send them when I get home because I don't know if I'll have internet out there, but it's a pretty secluded, let me describe what I understand it is, okay? It's on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And the Outer Banks are these, from what I understand, these strands, these long kind of strands of land that are just off the coast. So you have to kind of take a boat to get to these things. There's no roads to them. And the property that we're staying on in this little rented cabin, I think there's like 8 beds in it. 1 room, 8 beds with a bathroom and a shower. I think it's on this little strand of land where the ocean is on one side of the cabin and the sound is on the other side. So I think there'll be like a good breeze blowing through there. And oh man, the sunrises and sunsets are probably going to be off the chain. So I can't wait. I'm a big fan, as you all know, of sunrises and sunsets. Danny, yes, surfboard. Yeah, Danny's great. I'm trying to get Danny and Sean. They've agreed to do it. I just can't get them to hone in on a specific date. They're kind of the pandemic is affecting them in that they can't go back to New York. They're living in LA unexpectedly for a while. So maybe they're just waiting to get more comfortable and maybe at home before they do something. But anyway, it doesn't matter to me. Whenever they want to do it, it's fine with me, and I can't wait. Quentin Bacchus Wine scheduled an encore, Jerry? No, they haven't. But I have been working with Jerry on the little items, the Chotsky stuff that he's going to be sending to his wine club members. And he's got some pretty cool ideas, which I'm not going to tell you about because I don't know when he wants people to know, but he's working on these really cool little items to include in the wine club kits. And I can't remember exactly how one joins the wine club, but yeah, that stream was pretty cool, and I think that as they go on, they'll get better. Get Jeff Friedel, Thor, Cherry Bomb. Yeah, those are easy. Those are easy, and well, Cherry Bomb not so easy. She's not really comfortable being on video too much, but I could get John to do it, Thor, and for sure Jeff Friedel and Josh too. But you know, I'm trying to definitely. Think outside the Devo box for guests because the Devo guests, you know, if this devotional has to not be a physical meeting, God forbid, but if it has to be canceled this year, then we will do an online tribute event most likely, and in that case, then I would really reach out to all of my Devo related guests and maybe over a 2 or 3 day period have a few really cool guests on the stream in tribute to the devotional 20th anniversary. So kind of trying to keep my Devo guests at bay for right now until I really need them for that kind of thing. Jason Lindsay house tour. Now, I've been trying to get Jason to kind of do that, and we were going to maybe show some of that at the devotional, you know, a little tour of his house when he gets all the rooms finished, you know, the nutritionist room or the freedom of choice room or whatever he has going on. But, you know, now we've got to refigure that if the devotional at some point is not a physical event anymore for this year. Anyway, it's all stuff that's up in the air, so no need in really worrying about that right now. But again, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. I don't really have much content to offer you, but we are, you know, we are in the Kiss socks now. We are into collecting the Kiss socks these days. Gene Simmons boot socks. I mean, that is just something that, those were available when I was a kid. If they have pajamas with footies like this in them, oh my God. Can you imagine pajamas with footies that shape like that? I would have loved that when I was a kid. I did have Kiss pajamas when I was a kid. The officially licensed Kiss pajamas, which I think the Marvel Comics, the guy who drew the Kiss comic actually drew the images on the Kiss pajamas. I wish I still had those. And I guess there's a slight chance that I do still have those in a tub somewhere, my original Kiss pajamas, but maybe I'll dig them out. Sophia says, eee. Michael Pilmer, you should interview Michael Pilmer. Split screen, pre-request. No. Jerry Casale already did that. And Jerry Casale interviewed himself. It was pretty interesting. Have Tyson and Miranda discuss their Vans Warped Tour highlights. Okay. Vans Warped Tour, huh? You know, there was one band that I have a real love for that not many people I know do. Sum 41, pop punk from Canada. I love them. They're a little more metal than most pop punk, but I think they played an early Vans Warped Tour. And every time I hear Vans Warped Tour, that's what I think. Oh, Sum 41. That's my Vans Warped Tour band. because a lot of the bands on the Vans Warped Tour don't appeal to me. They're kind of the jockey punk stuff, you know, the guys that are all muscle bound and short hair and baseball hats singing punk rock. That was never really punk to me. I can't watch the guys in baseball hats sing punk rock really. But I love Sum 41. I know Phil and Tim in the chat love Sum 41 because we've gone to see them together. But yeah, that's what I think of when I think Warped Tour. Where can we see Jerry interview himself? I believe on the GVC, it's Devo GVC Casali YouTube page. Just search Jerry Casali or Devo GVC on YouTube, and there's a whole YouTube page. And the actual banner, the header of his YouTube page is an image of him sitting across from himself. So I believe the video is included on his page, if I'm not mistaken. Which beach? Jermaine says, which beach? I'm going to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. I forget the name of the beach. I don't know, but it's Outer Banks. That's what I know. Yeah, I'm from, I've lived in NC a long time, and I only know 2, 3, maybe a handful of beach names, mostly the very popular, overcrowded ones. But my favorite beach so far in North Carolina is Curie Beach, Kure Beach. It's kind of not desolate, but there's not a whole lot of people there. There's not a whole lot of hotels. There's 2 or 3 restaurants, 1 bar, 1 arcade, you know, that kind of thing, 1 or 2 piers. But Curie Beach is my favorite. That's typically where I go all the time when I go to the beach. But this year, Outer Banks for the first time. I've never been to the Outer Banks. I've heard a lot about it. But I am so ready. Oh yeah, there he is. Sophia is on it. You guys are so good to each other. Thank you for being beautiful people. So yeah, let's, you know, I've got 9 minutes till an hour. Maybe we should just cut this off in an hour. What do you say? I'm really at a loss for content here tonight, guys. Guys and girls and gals and things and thongs. And plus I'm burned out on work. I'm burned out on screens. These things here that I'm looking at, I'm burned out on that stuff this week. I've been looking at a lot of screens, doing a lot of graphics and web work and looking at details, and like my eyes are burned out. I'm going to not look at a screen for a couple of days, peoples. Your mods are on top of it. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thank you, everybody, for your help. Now, interestingly enough, let me just tell you something about the Weatherman video last week. I got a copyright claim, not a strike, but a copyright claim on it. And I was thinking to myself, okay, Negativland's in the video, but we don't play any music at all from Negativland. We don't play. But it turns out that about an hour 45 into the video, David plays what is a source tape, the original cassette tape, a source for a sample or a segment of a Negativland song. So I guess the Orchard, or whoever controls Negativland's digital world, which I think is ultimately owned by Sony or something. Anyway, they have these bots that scan, and they picked up 15 seconds or whatever, 45 seconds of a bit of a sound or somebody talking that was actually used in a Negativland song. So I got a strike. Not a strike, sorry. I got a claim, a copyright claim, which in itself isn't a big deal. It just means that your video will not be monetized, and or you'll share monetization. But I didn't think that I did anything wrong, so I filed an appeal. But what I messed up a little bit, because when I filed the appeal, I was thinking to myself, there's no way there's a Negativland song in this. It must be a mistake. And I just put in there that, you know, I'm appealing this because I think that we just used home tapes. We didn't play a Negativland song at all. And most of it was just random noise that we were generating. But what I should have done is said that it was because of fair use, I could use it because I was interviewing somebody in Negativland, and even if they played a segment of a song, it would have been in context of an interview and blah, blah, blah. I could have gotten away with it that way. So after I realized that's what I should have done, I tried to reach out to YouTube again, but of course you can't reply to their emails typically, and so I'm just waiting to see what happens. I think even if they come back to me and say, no, we disagree, I can file another appeal. And then I can actually explain to them, okay, here's what I should have done. I should have done this and filed it this way. And I actually know the people from Sealand and Negativland, and you know, they certainly don't want to give me a copyright problem. and they don't want to demonetize my video, because it would suck to get demonetized on the one video that I've had in a long time that had a lot of viewers and a lot of great donations coming through. So trying to work that out. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think I'm going to get in trouble or anything. I just want to try to get that video remonetized, right? So yeah, fair use, something, I should have said fair use when I said something else. I don't know, whatever. But hopefully they won't hold that against me too much, and they'll let me explain what I mean, you know? Lisa Casali as a guest, of course, we're going to have that happen sometime. That would be hilarious. But I don't know if she could figure out how to do it, like work the video part of it from her home computer or phone. I just don't know about that. Oh, if you ever get to see it, no, I would never see the movie Lords of Chaos. I read the book, which was great, but I would not want to see a movie version of it because, you know, I'm not a big movie fan as it is. So, yeah, I'm not into reenactments and all that stuff, so I wouldn't give it a chance. Yeah, 3 strikes and they move your channel. I know, but this is not a strike at all. It's just a claim. So if I don't win the claim, then it just goes, then the video stays up, but it just is not monetized for me, which being one of my most viewed videos lately, it would be great for it to be monetized, right? And like I said, we purposely didn't play anything copyrighted. You know, maybe there was a segment of something, a source tape that he played that was used in a song, but it really wasn't a song. So, I don't know. She'll still trying to figure it out. Any chance of a Crapper Keeper reissue? There's always a chance. Charlie Finch. Nice to see you here, by the way. There's always a chance for that stuff to happen, but it's really not up to me. It's up to somebody who has the desire to put that out on their label or the desire to fund something like that. I don't mind working with people who want to do stuff like that and working on cover graphics and working on remastering songs for release on vinyl or whatever. I don't mind doing all the work. I just need somebody with capital to come in and say, we'd like to make a small pressing of this weird, awful thing. So if somebody ever wants to make a pressing of that weird, awful thing called Crapper Keeper, I'd be down. I think that stuff needs to live on in a more solid and sustainable format than cassette tape, how it was originally released, cassette tape. So if it could be on vinyl, man, that would give it many more lives. Yeah, when you break your ankle, you become a movie fan. I always tell people the only time I watch movies or watch screen for pleasure, really, is when I'm laid up. Like if I sprain my ankle or I'm sick or whatever, that's the only time I really turn to documentaries or things to entertain me. A Kickstarter for Crapper Keeper, you know, I'm not a big fan of Kickstarters and GoFundMes and stuff. Personally, for my own needs, I don't feel right doing that. I mean, I guess if it's a specific project like that and you just want to put it out there to see if enough people are interested to fund it. But yeah, I would still need help in figuring out, okay, what would it cost to make that happen? And, you know, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Somebody literally has to reach out to me and go, hey, we want to do this. And I'll go, okay, I'll do whatever I can to make that happen for you. My next goal related to this channel is getting a microphone to use for my laptop, because the laptop microphone is garbage and I need a professional microphone to use for future guests. So I need to look into kind of what works with my particular, I think this is an HP or something in this laptop. I need to just do a little investigation. I'm not really that knowledgeable about microphones and the computer end of this stuff, but I'll try to figure out what I could be using to make my audio a lot better when I'm interviewing people, so that you can hear intro music when I play it in the room and it doesn't cut off or all that stuff. Yeti Blue, okay, you said this before, Cardinal. Okay, it's a Yeti Blue Snowball microphone. How much do those cost? Do you know, Cardinal? Is it something that would pick up my voice and sounds in the room even if I didn't have it in camera? Like, I could have it way up here and it would still pick me up good? Because I wouldn't want to have it in the shot if I could help it. Yeti Blue Snowball, I'll try to remember that. $100. Oh, that's not too bad. I just have to make sure it works with my computer and everything, and I got the right adapters or portals or all that stuff. Well, yeah, Sophia, I mean, that's just the last case scenario. The worst case scenario is that if we can't have a physical event in November for whatever reason, then I would do my damnedest to have it wouldn't really be an event. I wouldn't call it an event. It wouldn't be Devotional to 2020 online. It would be a tribute to the 20th anniversary of Devotional event. So I would have people on talking about their experience at devotionals, maybe some people that kind of grew up at devotionals, like Tom Cheeky, who started going when he was a young kid, and now he's an adult weirdo, and he has some background in that devotional experience. So it would be a tribute to the event. It would more, if we had an online virtual event per se, or a tribute this year, it would be less about the band Devo, I think, and more about this devotional that we started 20 years ago. It would be literally a tribute to the event. And we might have some people on from the band if I could work that out. I'm sure I could, but it would be just an opportunity to talk about devotionals, how they've affected people's lives, the fun we had, the guests we had, and just do something in tribute. There has to be something that happens this year because it's the 20th anniversary, and so we can't just blow it off. And if it's not a physical event, we can't just forget about it. So I've got things working in my brain. I'm trying to figure it out. And as we get closer to the date and get a handle on if gatherings like that are going to be allowed in November, then we'll make a decision on where to go. But rest assured, there will be something devotional 20th anniversary related happening at some point, whether it be the actual devotional event or a tribute to devotional. You know what I mean? You're going to live in a closet for a year? Why stop at a year? You could have the coolest Devo closet in the world and just live there. You could be the guy that lives in the Devo closet. You could probably make a living off that. You could just be the guy that lives in a Devo closet. People would have you on talk shows. Hey, this is the guy that lives in a Devo closet. There's the New Traditionalist wall, the Freedom of Choice wall, and the Do Now for the Future wall or whatever in the closet. And maybe the back of the door could be Shout or something. You could work that out, Jason. But you can come visit, Jason. That'll be your devotional. You just come out here to Club Devo and the Devo storage space, and you get your rocks off on all that stuff. I'm happy to have you and show you around. So, 27 devotional oceanal. That's pretty good. Devotional oceanal. Makes me think of the ocean, which makes me think of the beach, which makes me think about tomorrow morning, and I'm getting my ass in a car and going. Woo! Thank you, Anne. I know you're not here, but thank you, Anne, for inviting me to the beach. I can't wait. Jason Lindsay, his closet is peak cool. Know that for an absolute fact. I like dact. What could that? We have to make that word up. Dact. Joanne just made up a word, and I don't know what it means yet, but we're going to figure it out. So we've been doing this over an hour. I've run out of things to talk to you about, and I'm not that interesting, unfortunately. And I haven't shaved. I feel like I'm not giving you your deserved content tonight. Anne is still packing. Just spoke to her. Of course she is. I told her to text me when we're leaving tomorrow. I never heard back from her, so who knows when we're leaving tomorrow. All I know is we have a ferry to catch to go from one land mass to another across the water. And if we don't catch that ferry, then we're screwed for the day. So we got to be there on time. And did I hear the new Resonance album? No, I haven't. I have not heard it. I bet you it's good. Did you win the contest, Sophia? I guess not. Or when do you find out? That dance contest that you were part of. I'm interested to know if you won that or found out if you won it. I'm just reading this chat. Y'all go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. I like watching it. The video isn't out yet. Oh, okay. So you don't know if you won. Oh, so what they did was, did they just take bits of user videos and work them into their video? Is that the deal? So there's not really a one winner. You just get your video featured in their thing. That's cool. Oh wait, so the dance contest is because Sophia didn't win. Is there an actual winner, or do you just win if you get your footage used in their video? I'm not sure I understand, but sounds cool, whatever it is, and good on you, Sophia, for making the effort to enter that kind of thing, because there's lots of people that probably thought about entering but didn't really take it to that step. So, oh, well, that's cool. Then you have a really great chance of probably being in it. There was a similar situation I was involved in recently. There was a band that I was a big fan of back in the 90s called Cop Shoot Cop. They were from New York City. They were a noise, post-punk, really hard-edged band from New York City. And a couple of those members have gone to form a band called Human Impact now. And Human Impact is pretty good, hard, same vein as Cop Shoot Cop. And they had a video that came out right as the pandemic was really hitting and lockdown went into full effect. I can't remember the name of the song, but it really, without being planned to be a song about the pandemic, it really kind of fit the moment. I forget what it was called. But anyway, they reached out to fans for video footage of what they were doing during the pandemic, or what they were doing during lockdown, or their vision of what was happening. So I just took my phone and really quickly ran through my house and just kind of frantically ran through my house showing them piles of stuff, wipes, disinfectant wipes, and whatever, stuff around my house. And they did use a brief clip of it in the video. I think it's just a really brief clip where a wall of graffiti in my house gets shown just for a second, and that was it. But I was glad to be a part of it. So yeah, I think I understand the contest you're talking about, Sophia. All right, so are we going to call it? We're going to call it. Cheers, everybody. I don't know what else to say. I'm ready to go to the beach tomorrow. I will hopefully have some time to create some new video content for this channel next week. I have a couple of things on a list that I'm trying to shoot video of. I should have way more time next week than I did this week, because I'm all done with my projects, right? The pending deadlines, all the impending deadlines that I had coming up are off my back right now. So yeah, so thanks for stopping in, everybody. I really appreciate it. Please give a thumbs up on the way out if you haven't yet. That really helps me a lot. Thank you for the donations, people here who made the super chats today. I appreciate that. Very, 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 very kind. You're very kind. And Cricket was here a little while ago, but she's not anymore. But she says bye. Meowser says bye. And all right, see you, Jason. Thanks, Christy. I will relax at the beach. Later, Cardinal, Jermaine, Darren, Tim, Jason, Sophia, all my friends. Thank you, guys. May the rock and roll gods bless ye. Bless you. Thank you, guys. I'm out. All right. Talk to you later. Oh, hey, thanks, Cardinal, for that nice little bump there at the very end. All right, we'll see you guys. Love you all. Take care. I'm going to the beach.